Welcome to this episode of GVTV. I'm Nathalia here with Quinn Van Camp.
Hey Eagles, let's get started with some announcements.
All seniors need to bring in 2 baby and 2 recent photos for the slideshow at graduation by April 15th. Turn them in to Mrs. McElwain or Megan Deeps.
Make sure to include your name and phone number so we can contact you once we have them scanned and ready for pickup.
Seniors, the local scholarship deadline is April 15th.
If you have questions, be sure to check with Ms. Gillig in the Guidance and Counseling Center.
Need community service hours?
There are 4 upcoming available opportunities: Snibar Carnival, Trivia Night at GVHS, Easter Egg Hunt at GVHS, and the Stony Point Sock Hop.
Remember that the Focus Easter Egg Hunt will be held at the high school football field on April 12th at 10 a.m.
Don't be late because it only takes 3.5 minutes to clean the field of Easter eggs.
The Community Center is also hosting a party with Superman on March 29th from 1 to 2:30 p.m.
Tickets are $11 per child.
8th through 11th grade girls, are you interested in joining the high school color guard team?
Clinic days for auditions are April 8th, 9th, and 10th in the evening at South Middle School.
Any interested student must attend all 3 days to be considered.
Informational packets and the sign-up sheet are located in the main office.
Tickets for the spring play You Could Die Laughing go on sale Monday, March 31st.
Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for students, and the show is April 11th and 12th.
That's all for announcements. Spring sports have had a good showing in their opening week here at GVHS.
Many teams look to be very competitive early this season. Now we'll send it to David and Timmy.
Turning up the volume to 11 on the dial.
Hey there, Eagles. I'm just a little more chipper today than usual because spring sports are in full swing. Grand Valley Track is heading to Harrisville tonight for their second meet. Grand Valley Soccer is heading to Fort Osage for their 3rd game. The baseball team is headed off to Lee Summit for their Legacy Tournament. Grand Valley Golf went to their first match this week, and tennis is underway. And for us, we were lucky enough to grab some interviews with some of the stars of these sports. Hi there, I'm David Hudgens here with Reighan Childers, a junior member of the varsity soccer squad. Reighan, how did you guys' game go on Monday?
It went really well. It was our first game and first win. We won 5-0, beating Warrensburg.
Sweet. And I understand you guys have game 3 tonight.
Yep, we're playing Fort Osage at Fort Osage, so come out and watch us play.
And for anybody who doesn't know about your skills, what number should they be looking for when they go to the game?
Number 7.
All right.
Thanks, David. Those were some great interviews with some of our student athletes. The track team started off their season great with getting many medalists at the UCM relays. The soccer team beat Warrensburg 5-0, but fell shortly against Notre Dame de Sion 1-0. The baseball team competed really well against Liberty with Alex Smith and Avery Fowler pitching, winning 6-3, but then fell shortly against Lee Summit and will continue out their season in the Legacy Tournament. The golf also started their season as they were golfing in the snow on Monday. Good luck to the rest of our spring sports competing this week. Now back to Nathalia and Quinn in the studio.
Thanks, guys.
Let's hope for many more great chances for our teams to win.
Don't forget to support your high school track team on April 6th by going to Lunar Bowl between 1 and 4 p.m.
Tickets are $15 and can be purchased from any track member or coach.
As you guys hopefully know, prom is this weekend.
Let's go to Chandler and Sarah to see what people have to say about prom.
Don't forget that prom's tomorrow. Let's go see what Chandler has to say about it.
Hi, I'm here with Tori Squires. She's a junior, and what are you looking forward to most for prom?
Getting all dressed up and the junior party bus.
Hi, I'm here with Ryan Clappin. He's a junior. Are you going to prom with anyone?
No, I'm not.
Are you planning on asking anyone to prom?
No, I'm not.
Oh. Hi, I'm here with junior Kirsten Hill and junior Morgan Kilburn, and they're best friends, and their dates are best friends. So how did you guys prepare for prom?
We enjoyed a nice day of tux shopping and went to dinner together.
Awesome, and are you excited to bring someone from a different school?
I'm totally excited. I'm bringing him, and he's bringing the dance moves.
Prom will be held at the Hilton Garden Inn and catered by Hereford House. Dinner starts at 6:15, and you will not be served dinner past 6:30, so make sure you get there early with your photo ID and your ticket. And be ready to get your dance on at the 2014 Fire and Ice Prom.
I can't wait. It's going to be really fun.
Make sure you get there at 6:30 to eat dinner.
How well do you guys know your fellow Eagles?
Let's head out to Chris to test your knowledge in Who's That Eagle.
GVTV here with the first edition of Who's That Eagle. For the first clue, this person plays track and soccer. For the next clue, he works at his mom's restaurant. The next clue, his favorite color is blue. And last but not least, he is from Thailand. Can you guess this eagle?
How did you guys do?
Hopefully you weren't too bad at identifying your classmates.
Did you hear about Thon last weekend?
I heard it was pretty fun. Let's go out to Rachel to find out how it was.
This last Friday and Saturday, National Honor Society hosted Thon here at the high school. It was a charity event used to raise money for Children's Mercy Hospital. It was 12 hours of dancing, dodgeball, and movies. There were about 280 people at this event that helped us raise nearly $5,000. The girls' soccer team raised the most money, totaling $1,384. Shout out to the top dancers that spent all night on the dance floor: Jasmine Gonzalez, Ansonia Serrano, Jaylene Batista, Lindsay Kendrick, and Ashley and Maddie Helm. Another shout out goes to the DJs Zach Greisinger and Noah Kellogg, who kept the party moving through the night and into the morning. This event was a huge success. Thank you everyone who came out, and to all those NHSers who made this event possible.
Going down, I'm yelling timber, you better move, you better dance, let's make a night, you won't remember, I'll be the one, you won't forget.
Wow, it looks like everyone had a great time.
Maybe we'll do it again next year.
The dodgeball tournament was the hot topic of Thon.
Let's go out to the champions. Ball's on you.
All right, I'm here with your Dodgeball Champions, Balls on ya. Zach, who do you think the MVP of your team was?
Definitely my boy with the better flow than David Hudgens, Zach Slavin.
All right, Kellen, what exactly were the keys to your guys' success?
You know, just hours of work in the off season, conditioning, execution, probably gave 100%, execution, and yeah.
All right, there you have it. Silas, how does it feel to be the first ever Dodgeball Thon champions?
You know, it feels real good. We're going to Disney World!
All right, there you have it, your Dodgeball champions.
Well, it looks like they did good. So, Nathalia, how did your team do?
We had a lot of fun.
Anyways, what in the world is going on with this weather? I thought it was spring.
Exactly. I just want it to be warm.
Maybe Isaiah has some ideas.
With all the weather changes, being outside is pretty harsh. But for this week's forecast, it should be about 68 by Friday. I'm Isaiah Akers. I'm here with Austin Borland. Austin, how do you feel about this weather?
I just want it to be warm.
I'm Isaiah Akers. I'm here with Mr. Gene Grasso. How do you feel about the weather?
Well, it's very nice. I'm cold-blooded by nature, so I adapt very well to this weather. I'm a lot tougher than most people, so I handle it pretty good.
Has the weather affected any of your plans?
No, I do my usual sunbathing on the porch every Tuesday and Thursday between 3 and 6. That's the best time to get those rays. It's coming out of the west. The winds help push those rays towards my Italian skin. I don't know if you can get that, but not much. The olive oil on my skin pretty much takes the sun pretty good.
Thank you, Mr. Gene Grasso. I'm Isaiah Akers. I'm here with Colin O'Brien. Colin, how do you feel about this weather?
I think it needs to get warmer.
Has this weather affected any of your plans?
None of my plans.
Thank you. I'm Isaiah Akers. I'm here with Damon Ertz. Damon, how do you feel about this weather?
I wish the weather would go away because I think it's really nasty.
Thank you, Damon. Next week's weather forecast is looking a little bit more sunny, with high 50s and lower 60s. I'm Isaiah Akers. Now back to you in the studio.
Hopefully it will warm up soon.
That explains so much.
Up next, Ask John.
Now John will dazzle us with his knowledge.
What's up, Eagles? I'm John Meadows, and this is my segment of Ask John. Thanks you guys again for submitting all these questions. I'm going to get to as many as I can. All right, first question. Do you have a girlfriend? Well, no, I do not, actually. Next question is embarrassing to ask, but I'm not sure which administrator is the head principal. That's all right. It's a little confusing. There's a huge thing. They kind of change a lot. Our head principal would be Mr. Plowman, or Dr. Plowman, I should say. And then there's two vice principals, Mr. Steffens and Miss Bolt. And don't confuse Miss Bolt with the librarian, Miss Bolt. There's another one as well. What is your favorite memory from GVTV? You know, well, that's actually a really good question. I'd probably have to say before I left, it would have to be anchoring with Nathalia, all the mess ups we had to do. It was just a good laugh and everything. It was a good memory. What scares you? Scares spiders. Hands down, spiders. They're the most terrifying thing on this earth, you know? There is this girl that I like a lot, but she just thinks of me as a friend. How do I get out of the friend zone and get her attention? Ooh. Well, that's a really hard place to be in. It's a little cliche, but I'm just gonna go with, you know, the easiest way is just tell her how you feel, man. And if you already have and she thinks that friends is what it's gonna be, you just gonna have to deal with it, man, no matter how hard it is. If you could change one thing about our school, what would it be? I'd say I just want it to be bigger, more people. I think it'd be more interesting to meet people every day throughout the entire year. I would like to go to prom, but I don't have a date and I don't want to go alone. What do you suggest? Well, since this is going to air on Friday, I'm not going to be able to really give you too much advice on that one. But I hope you find a date, and I hope you get to go to prom. How can I get on GVTV staff next year? It looks like a fun class. Well, I agree with you. It is a really fun class, and I think it's probably one of my favorites. And to get into it, you're supposed to fill out a form, but if you haven't filled it out, just go talk to Miss McElwain. She's a really cool teacher. She'll work something out, and I'm sure you'll be able to get in. Well, next question. You seem like a real ladies' man, and I need your opinion. How do you get a girl you have a crush on to like you? Well, you can't make a girl like you, but just make sure she notices you. Make sure she sees who you are. And if she doesn't like who you are, don't be yourself. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right. Does John when John must John, when he needs to John with a John? Yes. Why does the pizza taste so darn good? You know, I ask that question every day. I think it's delicious, so I can't really tell you, but I'll keep eating it. Why do students write on the bathroom walls? I don't understand why they would want to trash up their bathrooms. No pride? You know, I don't know. Not taking too much pride in our school. It's kind of disrespectful, but can't always understand what people do. So, I'm new to the school and very shy. How do I get out of my comfort zone? Well, everyone here's mostly nice. Just come out and try to find people that you have the same interest in. You know, if you're sports, if you're a band, if, you know, any of the sorts. Just try to find people that you have the same interest in and just go and talk to them. You know, sometimes people are scared to talk to them. Maybe they don't think you want to talk to them. So just gotta jump out of your shell and be the bigger person. What do you enjoy most about filming, and how many takes on average do you have to do? You know, the thing I enjoy about filming is actually, ironically, is messing up and taking the new takes. It's a good laugh and it makes it more interesting, but on average, how many takes do I have to do? That's a hard number to predict. I could do 5 in one segment and 30 in another, so. How do you know when a guy likes you? You know, guys aren't very good at expressing their emotions. I think one of the big things is I think most guys are just, you know, they're big on rejection. So they're scared to come out of their shell. The best thing to do is either ask him or just kind of hint towards it, and make the hint strong, ladies, because guys are stupid. Who are the kindest students in the school, the ones that try hard to make all feel welcome? I'm tired of hanging out with the meanies. Well, first off, I'm sorry that you have to hang out with some mean people, and I'm sorry they're being mean to you. Who are the kindest students in the school? There are a lot of kind students in the school. You just got to find them. They're everywhere. You can't really pick out one specific group, but if you're not liking your friends that you're hanging out with now, just try to find some other people that have the same interests as you, and try to join them, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to have you. What are some of the best places to go for a memorable date? Well, I would say take her mini golfing. Maybe take her to a baseball game, a walk around the lake, something like that. My parents All right, my parents have to drive me on dates. How do I make it less awkward? Well, if you're going on a date with someone else who obviously can't drive, it's all right, so listen, if you can't drive and your parents have to drive you, and I'm assuming your date can't drive, it's not as awkward as you think it is. One of the best ways to probably make it awkward is maybe have your boyfriend or girlfriend meet your parents before the car, you know, so they can establish more of a relationship so it's not as awkward in the car. What is the purpose of life? And I mean, really, why are we all in the spinning ball? There has to be more meaning than we see, right? That's a really deep question. Stomach growled. Well, that's just a really good question. I can't answer it. But we're gonna end it on that note. Thanks for joining us in this segment of Ask John, and I really enjoyed your guys' question, and I ask that you guys keep sending them in, and I'm gonna answer them every week. So thanks for joining us, and remember, stay classy, GV.
Those are some interesting questions.
Remember, if you have a burning question or something you would like investigated, submit to Ask John and John will answer live on GVTV.
That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on this episode of GVTV. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at GVHS Eagle Media.
GVTV would like to thank our followers.
So be our 300th follower on Twitter and win a prize.
We need the support of our viewers like you, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm Quinn Van Camp. Thanks for stopping by.